Hi there, Scorpio. It's Maria from the Tarot Shop here with your Tarotscope for the month of February. Now, if you haven't been to me before, there are two decks in front of you. The one on the left is the Oracle deck, and it's the Angels of Healing and Hope. And then we've got the Tarot deck. Now, I will actually put the decks that I'm using in the description for you. This reading, it's an opportunity for the Tarot to give you a message about what may be about to come in February. And as I always say, please do not try and make it resonate if it doesn't fit. If it doesn't fit and it doesn't feel right, and you think, just if I don't know what she's talking about, then it's not for you. Check out your moon or your rising signs instead. And the reason for that is genuinely because sometimes we're more controlled by our moon signs than we are by our sun, because moon is our emotional self. So it may be that you get a message there instead. Right. So it can be anywhere between 5 and 10 minutes. It depends how long it takes for me to bring the message from the tarot through. In addition to that, I have got to talk to you quickly, or I haven't got to, but I want to talk to you about this significant astrology going on this month. I'm going to put the details on the thing anyway, so you can see rather than just looking at this pile and listening to me droning on. There's a couple of key dates. And the reason I've done this is because February is, quite honestly, as far as I can see at the moment, one of the most transformative months of the year. So last year, everybody was a bit stuck. We had that horrible stuck energy where we weren't able to move forward. We might have got the starting of something forming, but nothing really kind of materialised. So we're going to go through those key dates. Before I go any further, I have now popped a Buy Me a Coffee page, and I'm going to put the details in the description. And that's because if you feel that you would like to buy me a coffee, then that's wonderful. I actually drink tea, but I'll take whatever's going. And it does help me spend a little bit more time on the channel stuff. So that's really, I'm really grateful for it. Thank you very much. No expectation though, genuinely. Okay, right. So the astrology first. I've made a little list. Grab a pen maybe. The 4th of Feb, any day now, Uranus turns direct into Taurus. And what that means is that you can expect the unexpected with regards to money, security and life situations that were stuck. So then we finally begin to move forward. So that's a really good, Uranus moves things quite quickly. Then we've got Mercury on the 6th of February. Mercury enters Pisces. It's significant because Mercury is how we think and how we communicate. And Pisces is very feeling. So instead of being all logical, we suddenly become more intuitive. So this is a really good time to tap into your intuitions. Dreams, signs and gut feelings become louder. The 10th of Feb, Venus enters Pisces. Now, Venus is what we're drawn to, our values, what we find attractive and what we are attracted to. And we're attracted to Pisces, which is emotional stuff. So there's going to be a lot of softening coming around. You've got romance, compassion and all those sorts of wonderful, lovey feelings that are starting up just in time for the 14th of February. So on the 14th of February, Valentine's Day, Saturn enters Aries, and that's for a 2.5-year cycle, a brand new one. And that's all about, Saturn is all my favourite, not really, but I'm ruled by it, my Saturn planet. So Saturn is all about duties, responsibilities, boundaries, obligations. It's like the parent, if you like, really, and the rules, etc., etc. So Saturn enters Aries, which is all about the self. So you've got control versus independence. So it's going to be a very interesting time to see what happens over the next 2.5 years. Certainly from a global point of view, I believe as well. So it's basically a time of courage, self-definition and standing up for yourself. And that all starts on the 14th. On the 17th, you've got the solar eclipse in Aquarius. So that's a powerful reset of friendships, communities, because Aquarius is all about the humanitarian, audiences, tech and where people belong. So new futures begin. And that's, again, a really interesting time. Then you've got on the 20th of Feb, Saturn conjunct Neptune in Aries. That's the big threshold moment. Let's put that date in our diaries and see what happens. Old identities dissolve and true ones begin to form. Reality meets dreams. As a humanitarian, I'm loving all of this stuff. Right, at the end of the month, though, we've got the 26th of Feb, which is Mercury goes retrograde again, starts messing up our travel plans. So basically, after on the 26th of Feb onwards, make sure that you are double checking all your itineraries and you don't have to go over everything twice then. So just check it. Make sure you've crossed your T's and dotted your I's. Okay, right, Scorpio, what have we got for you? Okay, self-compassion. So you need to be a little bit kinder to yourself, Scorpio. You're giving yourself a little bit of high time. I can see that the flash is on and it keeps going off and on, probably because I'm moving my hands too quickly. Tech and I, these, I've just given up because I tried to get the 2026 out, did half of them, and then the camera died, and I got a new one, and it was all, then it was messing around, and the audio wasn't working, and blah-de-blah. So now we're just going to roll with it, aren't we? Because it's important I get these out. Okay, Scorpio. Okay. Right, so I think you need to be kind to yourself because there's a little bit of conflict going on here. So this is a card of conflict at work in a daily basis. So it's not necessarily at work, it can be in the home, but it's somewhere you're grounded, somewhere you go every day that you are there. And there's conflict here. It's not anything you can't handle. It's basically disagreements, or there's something going on there. With regards to the Emperor, this is either a father figure, or it's somebody who's your boss, or somebody who's controlling you. Or this can be you. It feels very much, because you've got the card of self-compassion, that maybe it's being done to you. There's conflict anywhere. There's conflict here with regards to a leadership position. So then something happens here between you and this other person, or this situation that tries to put in control of you. And do you remember what I said already about what's happening with regards to the astrology? You then go into a period of time where you now have some hope. So you stand up for yourself. I do believe there's conflict here. You stand up, raise yourself up. And then you've got, I'm sorry, the little dog in the background there. The Ace of Cups, which is about, actually now, I feel differently about this now. I'm in charge of it. So it may be that you become the Emperor and you take charge of the situation, and now you feel like you're able to start. So you have a new feeling. You're a little bit more inspired, hopeful. It feels like you feel, yeah, a little bit more on top of it all. But you're really confused about which way to take this. Like, okay, so now but what do I want? And this is a card of, I don't know what's going to make me happy. Okay, so I feel optimistic. I'm not quite sure what I want to do with this though. So maybe it's changed things from the point of view, don't actually know how now to move forward. So there's a little bit of confusion about this fresh start. Okay. And then you've got, this is going on from like an emotional point of view. What is it that I want to do that makes me happy? But then you get this situation here where it's really quite, it's like a turning point, which is very much what this month is all about. Okay, so be kind to yourself, because you know that you've got to deal with this situation with feeling hopeful about overcoming this. I do believe you are going to overcome this confusion. And then you've got a situation here where you've got the apprenticeship cards, which says financially you're able to be more creative. So there's something here that you've had an idea about for a little while that actually you think it's now time to put it out there in the world. So if this is a new skill, or if it's art, or if it's a promotion, or if it's you've got an idea about something that will help on a financial basis. So if it's not even for you earning money, it's for earning money for the company. There's something that it's an apprenticeship energy, okay? And actually that allows you to get on top of it all. So this is your step up, if you like, really, that allows you to rise above it all. This is at work. I wonder if this is all at work, because you've got work and work. So the worky work, as I call it, the wonderful worky work. You've got this situation here. Maybe there's a new skill set coming on that allows you, maybe you're going to go on a course on how to manage people, how to take control, how to be a leader, something around that sort of energy, around the Aryan energy of stepping into your power, but not from an emotional point of view, from very much from an in charge point of view. There's no emotional emotion attached to this part of it at all. Okay, right, I hope that you found that helpful, and I'm just trying to see if there's anything else there at all that I can see I'm picking up on, other than the light flashing off and on. I don't know if it is for you as well, but it is for me. Yeah, be kind to yourself. Listen, this needs resolving. Whatever it is, it's a situation that actually needs resolving, and you will resolve it. You are going to come out the victor here. All right. Okay, thanks very much for your time, Scorpio, and you'll hear me soon when I will get the 2026 out there, and it's because, you know, I've got the camera now, despite the fact that it keeps flashing on and off. Okay, thanks very much for your time. Bye-bye.